The superfood marketing industry has convinced people that optimal nutrition requires expensive exotic ingredients like acai, goji berries, and spirulina. When some of the most nutrient-dense foods on the planet cost under $1 per serving and are sitting in every grocery store, completely overlooked. The ANDI score, Aggregate Nutrient Density Index, measures nutrient content per calorie. Foods scoring high deliver maximum vitamins, minerals, and phytonutrients for minimal calories. Interestingly, the highest scoring foods are often cheap and common, not expensive and exotic. Cabbage scores extremely high on ANDI and costs about 70 cents per pound. 1 pound provides about 4 servings at roughly 18 cents each. Cabbage delivers vitamin C in amounts comparable to citrus, vitamin K for blood clotting and bone health, fiber, antioxidants called glucosinolates with cancer-protective properties, and it stores for weeks in the fridge. You can eat it raw in slaw, stir-fried, in soups, fermented as sauerkraut, or roasted. Sweet potatoes are nutritional powerhouses at about $1 per pound, with 2 medium sweet potatoes per pound, so 50 cents per serving. They provide massive amounts of beta-carotene, which converts to vitamin A critical for vision and immune function. They have vitamin C, potassium, fiber, and a lower glycemic impact than white potatoes, stabilizing blood sugar. Roast them, mash them, put them in stews, use them as burger buns. Canned pumpkin, not pie filling but pure pumpkin, costs about $2 per can, providing multiple servings. It's rich in vitamin A, fiber, potassium, and antioxidants. Add it to oatmeal, smoothies, curries, soups, or use in baking. Most people only think of pumpkin for pie, missing its versatility. Sunflower seeds cost about $4 per pound, and a serving is just 1 ounce, giving you 16 servings at 25 cents each. They provide vitamin E, an antioxidant often deficient in diets, selenium, magnesium, and healthy fats. Sprinkle on salads, add to granola, blend into butter, or eat as snacks. Sardines are repeatedly mentioned because they're genuinely remarkable. $1 per can provides omega-3s, complete protein, calcium from edible bones, vitamin D, selenium, and B12. The nutritional density per dollar is extraordinary. Yes, they're small fish, but nutritionally they rival expensive wild salmon. The comparison to marketed superfoods is revealing. Kale costs about $3 per pound, provides roughly 4 servings at 75 cents each, and delivers vitamin K, vitamin A, vitamin C, calcium, and antioxidants. It's legitimately nutritious. But cabbage at 18 cents per serving provides similar vitamins at a quarter of the cost. You're paying for kale's marketing and trendiness, not superior nutrition. Acai bowls at smoothie shops cost $10 to $12. They're made from frozen acai, providing antioxidants. But a serving of frozen blueberries costs about 75 cents and provides comparable antioxidants, especially anthocyanins. Add it to oatmeal with walnuts and you have an equally nutritious breakfast for $2 instead of $12. The preparation methods for maximizing nutrient absorption matter. Beta-carotene in sweet potatoes and carrots is fat-soluble, meaning you need to eat them with fat for absorption. Add butter, olive oil, or nuts. Iron from plant sources like cabbage and leafy greens absorbs better with vitamin C. Pair cabbage with tomatoes or peppers. What I find frustrating is the classism implicit in superfood marketing. The message is that optimal health requires expensive exotic foods only accessible to wealthy people. This is false. You can achieve exceptional nutrition with cheap, common foods if you understand basic nutrition science. The psychological reframing is important. Instead of feeling deprived because you can't afford expensive superfoods, recognize that cabbage, sweet potatoes, sardines, and sunflower seeds are superfoods, just not marketed as such. You're making intelligent, informed choices, not settling for less. The variety within cheap vegetables prevents boredom. Cabbage can be crunchy slaw, silky stir-fry, or tangy sauerkraut. Sweet potatoes can be savory roasted, sweet mashed, or crispy fries. This versatility means you're not eating the same thing repeatedly. The micronutrient density of these foods prevents deficiency diseases while supporting optimal function. Vitamin A from sweet potatoes supports immune function and vision. Vitamin K from cabbage supports bone density and prevents calcification of arteries. Omega-3s from sardines reduce inflammation and support brain health. This is preventive medicine through food. The cost analysis comparing a week of expensive superfoods versus cheap nutrient-dense foods is striking. Expensive week: acai, spirulina, goji berries, wild salmon, organic kale, grass-fed beef, maybe $150. Cheap nutrient-dense week: cabbage, sweet potatoes, sardines, sunflower seeds, eggs, beans, frozen berries, maybe $40. The nutritional quality is comparable, or the cheap option actually wins on certain nutrients while saving $110. What research shows is that nutrient density, not price, predicts health outcomes. The blue zones where people live longest and healthiest don't eat expensive superfoods. They eat beans, vegetables, whole grains, and small amounts of fish or meat. These are cheap, traditional foods.